And welcome into Talk of the Town here on CW57. My name is Rich Reynolds, and a lot of ground, a lot of interesting topics to talk about as always today, not the least of which is libraries. We bring in Shannon Schultz. She's the director of the Portage Public Library. How you doing today, Shannon?
I'm doing great this morning.
Yeah, thanks for coming on in. I've always wondered this. I used to spend a lot of time in libraries. Now I got the internet. In this age of the internet, why do we still need libraries?
Well, if I needed to pick one reason why libraries are essential in the age of internet, it's because the information on the internet simply is not reliable. Anyone can author information and post it online, make it look credible, and library workers are trained professionals who can sift through that enormous amount of information and are able to verify that information and make sure that it's reliable.
Wait, so all the stuff that I'm reading on Wikipedia isn't reliable?
Well, some sources, that's the tricky thing. Some people are very reliable, some people maybe not.
Well, as the internet continues to grow and people have more access to it, and it's free just about everywhere and in a lot of places, how does that affect libraries?
Well, some people, it's true, some people cannot afford the internet or the devices that are required. Some people don't have access to it. They may live in rural areas or in the country where they simply just don't have the availability for it yet. So it is important that we still provide that service. We have that available at the libraries, but it is not accessible to all.
Are there any services available in the libraries that are not accessible on the internet?
Actually, another thing that's interesting about that is that some people simply don't want the internet. They may choose, they like that object in their hand, they want books. And in fact, in 2014, the South Central Library System libraries, all of the member libraries combined, checked out a combined 12.5 million items out of our libraries. Only 4.6% of those were ebooks, digital items, downloadable videos. So the actual book and coming to the library is still very heavily used. We also have a lot of a place for gathering for people. People like to come out. We're doing card clubs and things that people never thought would happen in a library before, because in some places we're the only community centers that communities have.
Yeah, I know my wife and my daughter go there quite a bit, and there's a lot going on. I still kind of like the feel of having a book in my hands. Isn't there something to that too?
Yes, there is, and it's all about choice. That's the nice thing about the libraries and what we offer, is that people aren't required to use the internet there. People can use a book, people can use the internet. It's really all about the personal choice and how they can have access to the information.
Now, the economy itself has been kind of up and down all over the place, down for a long period of time. What services have been affected by the economy at the library?
Well, the big one is, like I had said, with the diminishing municipal budgets, we are a lot of places the only place for citizens to go. We have underprivileged people who come to the library. Sometimes they simply need help to find public assistance. We're warming shelters now. It might just be a place that they need to come for acceptance so that they have a place to go and feel comfortable for a few hours a day.
Yeah, it's nice to know that it could be kind of a meeting place. It used to be in the past, it was so much just sit in the corner and shh, quiet. And that's what I really remember about libraries, especially when I was growing up as a kid. But kind of nice that you have that now.
When we were kids, things were very, very different. Now we have so much programming and so many things. Like I had said, people still want to check out those books. People will check out ebooks, but it's in a very much smaller amount than people think.
Other things that we need to know about the library and what's going on there right now.
Oh gosh, we have so much with that digital divide I talked about, with the people who have devices, the people who don't have devices. The internet actually, I believe, makes us more valuable than we used to be because of that information.
There you have it, Shannon Schultz from the Portage Public Library. Check it out. Get it? Check it out. It's the library. Yeah, it's a bad pun, right? You heard that one before? Maybe you have.
Times.
Okay. We will continue here as we go from libraries to a bunch of other topics here on Talk of the Town on CW57.